Guy, let me see how many rings Bill Russell has. Bill Russell has 11 rings. Yo, you see what I'm saying though? Bill Russell has 11 rings. Do you understand? 11 freaking rings. So in the debate of this person can't be better than Jordan because he got 6 rings, what about Bill Russell? Now, the only point that I'm making here is that championships don't matter. Because I am not saying for not even a second that I personally believe it was easier back when Bill Russell was playing. With his size, his intelligence, right, of the game, it explains why he has 11 championships. And I've done a little bit of my research, my history. I didn't see all the games, but I definitely saw some clips. I've read some articles. Right? So I know a little bit about what I'm talking about. However, I'm saying, yes, it is a little bit easier. So maybe that's when we bring in, we level it to 6. Is that why we cut Bill Russell out of the conversation because it was too easy? Because that's a whole nother conversation that we're going to excuse somebody from this conversation. Not because there was talent there and he was running from him, but because he was talented and nobody else was on his level from the door. Should he be held accountable to that? I don't know, but it's just one of those things where it really don't make sense. And I'm pretty sure nobody's going to be on my side, but and like I said, I believe it was easier back then. Now, I didn't know that was the agreement that we all had as fans of the game, where we're like, oh yeah, the bar has been set at 6. We know people have more than that, but this is the person we're going to actually compare everybody else to as far as championships. Now, mindset, mentality, athleticism, that's a whole nother category. You see, that's a whole nother category that you can be the greatest at. You can be the best at. These are other things that we can make a leveling, try to make a better comparison. But rings is false. Rings, it's false. Championships, rings is false. And one of the best ways I excuse LeBron James out of any comparisons with Kobe Bryant is because he don't have enough rings to be at the same level. He don't have enough rings to be at that level. And not only that, the thing with LeBron James again is he's gone to too many finals and not won enough of them. Just for me personally. Let me see. That's why I gotta get these producers in. If you try and be an intern, listen. I could definitely use somebody that can help with the content, on point. Like right now, I need to know. What do I need to know? I need to know LeBron James finals record, and I know he's been so LeBron is 2-4 in the NBA finals. See, 2-4. 2-4, you go 6 times, right? Wait, that's 6. Is he 2-5? No, he might be 24 because Kobe's number is 24. Yo, that would be crazy if he ended his career 2-4. Because it's not a guarantee that they'll get there this year. I'm telling you, that boy Kyrie Irving is he's well away. Right? So it's not guaranteed, but that would be funny if he ended up with 2-4.
I'm telling you, I need an intern. I'm recording this on top of the recording. No, LeBron James is 3-8. He's won 3 championships and he's lost 5. Right? So he's actually not Kobe Bryant's number 24. He's Kevin Durant's number 35. All right, 3-5. Back to the podcast.
He needs to be excused from a a conversation about Kobe Bryant greatness as soon as I bring up his record. Like in the finals, like his record and the way he lost a lot of those. And then we can't forget Ray Allen bailed him out. Did Ray Allen not bail him out with the Spurs with that crazy play right there where Ray Allen hit the three? Tell me I ain't lying. So again, LeBron, you're going to have to excuse yourself. And then now it's another crazy thing why I got to excuse LeBron James from a real debate about Kobe Bryant. Right? LeBron James, I mean, people say like, yo, Kobe, you can't count Kobe's first three because he was with Shaq, the most dominant player. Wait a minute. If he can't count his three, if Kobe can't count his three because he had Shaq, Jordan can't count any of his rings because he had Pippen. Let's say at least three. Jordan can't use three of his championships because he had Pippen. And I know the younger generation, they like, what? Who's Scottie Pippen? I don't know Scottie Pippen. Let me tell you. Let me educate you. Scottie Pippen was a baller. Scottie Pippen at one point was believed, it was a majority vote that Scottie Pippen for several years during his career was the best all-around NBA basketball player ever. He wasn't the greatest, but he was considered the best all-around NBA player ever of all time. And if you really do your history, a guy named Penny Hardaway, he was also at one time. There was a thing where it was like the best all-around player, and you go back and check your history with the Slam magazine even had the big debate on like who's the best all-around player. Right? So again, with those championships, with those 5 rings, you got to really look at it and be like, hold on. Kobe only went and didn't win, what, one time? I think it was one time. If he's going to get you the W. Like, yo, how you go so many times? And he's created a culture with this younger generation of basketball players which aren't learning what it means to be they're not developing properly. As athletes, they're not developing properly the way that they used to as far as the fundamentals and the basics of the game. And you see that all across the nation right now. Fundamentals is lacking. The basics of basketball is lacking. But how are we going to celebrate someone just because they go to the finals? Really? So, just because you go to the finals, right? Just because you go to the finals, we're supposed to give you a standing ovation. However many times. I don't respect the Buffalo Bills. Shout out to my brother Jay Starks. Like, I don't have any respect for the Bills. Buffalo Bills, and they went, 4 times in a row? They went 4 times to the Super Bowl in a row and lost every single one of them. Are they a great team? I lose. It's just me and how I view sports. Like, that's so horrible. I can't even respect it. 4 straight years and you lose all of them? Who's giving them a standing ovation? Michael Jordan will tell you that. Again, his mindset was different. The culture of basketball was different. It left as soon as Kobe left. It just left. Everybody talking about Kobe needed Shaq. Well, like I said, Pippen had Jordan. And, let's not talk about LeBron. Let's not talk about him. Right? Because that's blasphemous, right? To question what his strategy is, right? His responsibility with this whole mess. Shout out to my Lakers as we rebuild. can't wait till we get this thing going. But yeah, so it's like LeBron, what did he do? He didn't have nobody the first time he went, which was commendable. That was very commendable. But then, what did he do? He left to go to South Beach. I'm not wronging him for it, but I'm not going to respect it. Right? He went to South Beach. What did he do? He teamed up with Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade. Right? If you don't know basketball, you'll probably tell me, well, Chris Bosh really wasn't nothing. Nah, listen. For all this younger generation that don't know y'all basketball history, let me tell you this. Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade, at the time LeBron teamed up with them in Miami, those two were better than Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving. I just want to put that in perspective. At the time Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, and LeBron James played together, Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh were in their prime. Go at their statistics and check the numbers on your own. I'm not going to do that. Matter of fact, see, when we get an intern, they're going to be able to say, boom, they'll email it or text it to me like, yo, it's this right here. Right? So shout out to intern. Intern, we need you. You're going to be working for free, but as you can see, we have unlimited growth potential, especially with the right team. We get a stronger team in place. You see what I'm saying? You can see pennies or you can see dollars. So yeah, we do need an intern. But anyway, yeah, check your statistics on that. But I promise you, when LeBron first went in that mega deal to Miami, and when he went to Cleveland and he brought on Kevin Love and he had made sure Kyrie was there, but those are way better than to have a Scottie Pippen or a Shaquille O'Neal. Both of those scenarios LeBron was in. They were in their prime. And that's two, not one. Two, not one. Dwayne Wade in his prime in Miami, which is when LeBron was there, oh my gosh, damn near unstoppable. If not, so there's a lot of reasons, again, why I would excuse LeBron James in a Kobe Bryant debate. Let's talk Jordan and Kobe. Tell me why you don't respect Bill Russell's 11 rings. Tell me why we don't, because your answer's probably the same as mine. Why don't we respect his 11 rings? What's up with that? Why Bill don't be talking about that? And all I'm saying is, if we're going to change the criteria for being called the best in the world, and we're not going to use it with rings, then include me into that so I can know the new criteria as well. Every basketball debate I ever have is, and I'm included in it. But if it's about rings, why do we have the bar at 6? 6 rings, which is what Jordan had. Now, the one thing Jordan did have is that he had a perfect record. Now, his record is perfect. He went to the finals 6 times. Remember we talking about LeBron went 6 times and he only came out with 2. No, does he have 2? No, he has to have 3. He might be 3 he has 3 rings. Wade has 2 rings. Wade I don't know how many rings this boy's got. So, what is it? Is it championships or is it mindset? Is it mentality? It's obviously not rings in my opinion, because Jordan only got 6. Kobe only got 5. Duncan only got 5. Iverson only had none. Curry only got what? 2? Carmelo got what? None? James Harden got like what? None? Anthony Davis got like what? None? So that's the way that you're gonna look at it. And of course, I mean, you got some of these young kids, man. They trying to tell me Paul George is the best player in the NBA, but with no ring. See that you can't. You gotta you have to excuse yourself from a conversation with somebody of the caliber of, let's say, a Kobe Bryant is what we're talking about, right? Kobe's on a whole nother level.